Hello there, and welcome to Recon Paint Gaming. I'm Patrick, and we have a lot to discuss tonight, especially where are my co-hosts. Unfortunately, Robert is not able to make it tonight. The man has the worst luck in the world, unfortunately, and I'm sure he'll okay it. He recently broke some ribs, so he is taking some time off there, so that way he can heal up. My other new co-host, Mr. Joseph, is MIA. We'll see if he jumps in later, but that's okay. We can keep on going because we still have so much to go over because the year is coming to a close and I should be able to see you guys in chat. If not, you know what? I'm going to bring up the chat over here. That way I can see you guys. Yeah. Thank you. Logi, expect AMG to remain in over their heads and unable to deliver anything new for X-Wing. So we're going to go over that because I've looked into a lot of things recently. I even watched the 312 interview with them. So we're gonna discuss that and everything. Ooh, I believe that was just Joseph just joining. Yes, it is. Oh, thank God. Grumpy Grandpa. Yes. I'm here, Joseph. Oh, I know. You can hear me now. What's up, dude?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yes, sir. That's what I like to see.
Are you on? Are we on live on YouTube, Twitch? Where are we live
We
on?
are live right now on YouTube.
Oh, hello YouTube. Is this a camera on kind of night or camera off kind of night?
It's a camera on kind of night because it's the new
All
year.
right. Give me a minute.
All right,
I'll
I'll
be
give you
right
a
back.
minute.
I just gotta comb my hair. Maybe give me two. I'll be right back.
I love it. Oh man, he probably got the notification is what happened. All right. But yeah, we have a lot to cover tonight. We're going to go over if store champs were successful or not. We're going to go over how did they go? World's openers, world qualifiers. I'll fix the camera in a minute. I know it's not askew because we're waiting for Joseph to start his camera as well. It should be able to adjust it some way. That's inbox participants. I don't know. Discord is weird like that. All right, we'll fix this in a minute once Joseph activates his camera. We're definitely going to cover the topics of the promises of 2023. Did AMG fulfill those promises? And also plans for the future, what they have in store, or what they say that they're going to have in store. We're going to go over extended again because I know they talked about that in the interview, and we've got some details about that as well. And then new players, giving them a chance to jump into extended, or if they already are. What the community has been doing, because my gosh, everyone's so amazing. I love it. Local tournaments, store champs, scenarios, epic, all that stuff. And then finally, what is to expect of Recon Paint Gaming for the year of 2024 as well. So I can't wait to talk about all this, and I'm glad Joseph jumped in. I could have done it alone, but I'd rather have someone here with me. All right, let's do some resizing here. Actually, if I could hit Control Z, maybe that'll work. I can. No, that only went so far. All right, we'll resize these now. And definitely, if you have Robert's information, go please send him a message, saying hoping he gets better as well. I know he would appreciate it. And we're definitely going to welcome Joseph as well with open arms, rather. Oop, there he comes. Yay! Can I move this over to here? No, of course not. Discord won't let me move boxes. Yeah. I love it. You're like floating head Kal-El. Oh, now I can't hear you for some reason. Oh, you're on mute.
I would help I unmuted.
Exactly.
Discord will not let me put fun virtual backgrounds in unless I pay for Nitro. So I was gonna do like the fun Rebel base from Star Wars, but you guys are just gonna get the blurry dark room.
Well, I kind of have the what is it? The Battle of Yavin up on the screen right now.
See,
As the background.
I have the Rebel base like as a zoom background. But and is there a chat that I should also be reading and responding to? Let me pull up the YouTube window. Hold on.
Yeah, you pull up that.
Yeah, let me.
And then we're gonna
And then I'll
create a new
probably
one.
mute the window so I don't hear myself because that will be really weird.
But it's so great to listen to yourself. It's actually even harder too to listen to yourself while you do it.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like doing that. Oh, there's okay. Hold on. Oh, yes. Okay, I see myself. Patrick, I don't see you in the window screen here.
Oh, hold on. That's because
Oh,
now
there
I'm
you are.
adjusting it because you jumped in. Discord won't let you rearrange your cameras, and it like
Oh, right.
changes them up again. And I'm doing this in an archaic way rather than doing this like professionally. And there
I
we
mean,
go.
we are
Look at that. See,
professionals.
we are professionals. Remember that always.
Yes. We are the most professional professionals.
There we go.
Let
All
me
right. See,
actually,
this is how I had
speaking
it
of,
before, and then nobody showed up, and I had to start the show. All right, but now we're good.
is Padre coming?
No, I just informed everyone. Unfortunately, Robert will not be making it because he broke his ribs.
Oh, ouch.
So
Okay.
he is MIA.
Okay.
Oh, I
Well,
can't
that
find
is
anyone to play against. I'm sorry, David, you can't find anybody to play against, but hopefully we can bring you some holiday cheer and some good pointers for finding people to play with. All right. Do you have your talking notes up, Joseph?
do we have talking notes?
I sent them to you.
Yes, give me a second to pull them up. I totally am prepared and ready to go and did the pre-reading.
You read the script too, and even watched the video I sent you earlier today, I'm sure. If it doesn't
So I did actually start watching the video, but I ended up falling asleep during it and taking a little nap, but that's okay. That happens to me sometimes, so we're here.
Excellent. And Happy New Year, Joseph. It's
And
going to
Happy
be
New Year,
New Year.
Patrick, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's going to be such a good
Yeah.
2024.
Happy Life Day. It's
Happy
going to be...
And
So are our vibes for tonight, we're happy about the future of X-Wing, or are we doom and gloom about the future of X-Wing?
Well,
what are our vibes tonight?
That's the thing. We're going to talk about so many subjects. So, what to expect in 2024. We can already jump to... Oh, I already went to the wrong slide. There we go. Okay. Let's start with the first question. Was Store Champs successful for 2023?
Well, define successful. I mean, it happened, which is better than 2022.
That is true. They had things happen.
I think they maybe overestimated the number of players, like the whole it's not an official tournament unless you get 16. I don't know the last time we had more than 3 or 4 people show up for our local game night for X-Wing.
That's true.
So getting 16 is kind of a stretch. I know that I haven't traveled out of state for a tournament in 2023. Patrick, did you travel out of state for an X-Wing tournament?
I can't anymore. Like, I used to have so much time, but now that I have kids and all the tournaments are like during the week or they're oh my god, Robert's here too.
Padre's here. It's a New Year's miracle,
It's a Christmas miracle.
How are your ribs, dude?
God bless us.
Everyone. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now.
Merry Christmas, my friends, and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
I wasn't expecting this, and so I rearranged it twice, and I'm even happier to rearrange it again. I couldn't be happier.
This is so good.
You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna make it a big thing. Here, let's go to the...
Are we live?
Yes, of course we're live.
Oh yeah, on YouTube.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of this, and then we're just gonna resize this.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, thank you for coming, Robert. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
I did not want to leave this bastard of a year.
Do you want to know what the number one thing Robert and I say to each other all the time, which is, it is what it is. It's 2023.
Yep. It is what it is.
It is what it is. That is exactly what we say all the time. All right. There we go. It's not pretty, but it's what we've got.
And it's all good.
Yes. No, this is great. I want to move this topics though. Why can't it move? Get out of the way.
So I guess, was Store Champs a success? I want to say, Padre's saying no.
Padre says no.
So I think what we can do is, okay, so Padre, do you want to take we can do sort of like a shoulder angel, shoulder devil kind of thing? Do you want to be the shoulder angel or the shoulder devil?
Devil.
All right, so Patrick, I'll be your shoulder angel, Padre be your shoulder devil, and we'll see which way we guide you, okay?
That's what's great about you is you guys for some reason always love going opposites, even though you guys think a lot alike.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
we could also go the same, but I feel like it's less fun to just hear us agree with each other, you know? And I
True.
feel like if
Well,
we bounce off of
considering-
each other,
At my advanced age, I feel like I should be like the get off my grass guy.
You're 55. What advanced age?
listen,
How
at
old
my
are you,
advanced
Patrick?
age,
Uncle Mark would tell you to get off his lawn before you were able to tell me to get off your lawn.
Yeah, but you see,
listen.
Uncle Mark and I would be both on his porch yelling at the kids, "Get off the lawn!"
That is
And-
true. All right.
and then
Then-
I'll yell at
then-
you guys
then-
from across
then-
the street till you're being too
Then
loud.
I'd
I'm
have
trying
my
to go to bed.
grandkid. Then I'd have my grandkid go and get us a couple of beers, and then he would have to run off and be like, "Here's a dime."
Ridiculous. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
bud.
let me start with this. So store champ numbers. I will agree with what Joseph started with by him saying that the numbers didn't start out strong. Especially in the New England area, there was way too many to begin with. They just were shipping them
Or
out
in
to
the
every.
Michigan area.
Yeah, they were shipping them out to anyone who was asking for them, which means that some stores ran 2 of them, some ran 4, it's fine if you have the
And-
numbers to support it.
Sure, and if you don't, well then, hey, you're not going to Worlds.
I guess. But then what I've noticed, because you can go to List Fortress, and that can tell you every tournament that's happening all over the world, whoever inputs it into the system. So the numbers are climbing for store champs. So they're happening on the week, around the world.
So did AMG and in its infinite wisdom then say, "Hey, we don't care how big your store championship, the winner's coming over to Worlds"? Did they change that?
So what's now, this was my hypothesis, is they were waiting to see how many winners they had, because numbers are still churning out for this year. If you win at any point in time between now and Adepticon, you get a ticket to Worlds. So with the numbers now, I actually got a response for my store champ, which did not have the 16 players, and they finally responded and said, "Sorry, that's not enough players. Go kick rocks." Which,
Wow.
hey,
Okay.
no, I'm not
Well,
upset about it.
that's
It's an
cool.
answer.
I mean, hey, you had a definitive answer,
yes,
which is really cool. So, I mean,
Listen,
they
I'm
didn't
gonna-
explain it at the very beginning. Everybody jumped in on the bandwagon. People got some didn't get any. Then AMG's like, "Oh, no, you can't do that." Well, no. We're just doing that. We advertised it with the information that you gave us. You decided to move the goalpost, and now everybody is left scrambling. Congratulations. You did a great bang up job. Good attention to detail, AMG.
it wasn't a smooth, course, but we got to the destination. We have people who got tickets to Worlds, big tournaments, so the competitive people are happy because it's only the winners for big tournaments are going to Worlds, and it's going to be good competition.
Right. And the rest of you all can go pound rocks.
Or last chance
man.
qualifier.
Listen, I don't honestly. Yeah, okay, they gave us an answer, but what an insulting answer. What a slap in the face to our local play group that our tournament wasn't good enough for them. Nah.
Yep.
Remember when I was going to try to be positive about this? Nah.
Honestly, it was 5 people.
Oh, welcome to the dark side, Joseph.
I know.
Okay.
Let me put my hood up. Hold on.
Well, I
Yeah.
did explain to them, and I said, we did have the numbers, but unfortunately, a stomach virus did sweep through for some reason our local group, because Joseph had a virus. I had 4 other people email me about their kids having some stomach bug, and they couldn't make it. Then 3 of our locals couldn't make it because they, unfortunately couldn't make it for whatever reason. And I wasn't playing, so that, it is what it is.
You will now witness the firepower
okay.
of a fully armed and operational store championship.
In,
Oh wait,
in
never mind.
In my personal opinion, from what everything AMG started out with the store championships and where they ended up with the store championships, AMG's organizational skills rate just above a Charlie Foxtrot. It's like two monkeys trying to have sex with a football. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how well they handled it, and they didn't handle it well. And for the life of me, I cannot understand how they were unable to handle something as simple as this.
Okay, I can answer
I
that. But go ahead, Joseph.
I would say in now, I mean, as much as I just railed against AMG, now I'm gonna pivot and go on the defensive for them. They were a relatively new game company. Like Fantasy Flight had been doing this for years, and AMG
Excuse
bullshit.
Me. Sorry,
I mean,
had
maybe it
no,
is.
I had something stuck in my throat there.
I'm gonna put my AMG apologist hat back on. Hold on. We have a
When did
comment.
AMG come onto
Oh,
the
yeah.
scene?
So Arby's tech in chief, no, they didn't move the goalposts. People can't read. The minimum was 16. That's absolutely true. And that's what it was at the beginning. We're just used to FFG bending the rules, and AMG is not soft like that. And that's what I basically said is we didn't know what the numbers were going to be when these store champs came out, how many kits they were doing, who was getting them, was it set to a zone like FFG? No, they just blasted them everywhere. And then the numbers weren't reaching 16, so people were really concerned. So we're like, what do we do? Do we bend the rules? And AMG is like, you know what? Email us. We'll let you know. And they waited. They sat on the egg. And now we know we have enough tournaments that reach 16 players. We didn't need all these smaller tournaments that couldn't reach 16, and we hit the numbers. So I can't be angry at them, and nor am I. But it was something that they didn't talk about at first either.
I just think, going back to Padres thing about organization, I think that maybe you don't include Worlds invites in your store championship kits, because now a bunch of stores have World Invite cards, which it's just like, sorry, this doesn't work.
I won't say, I would say limit the number of them. Don't just have a plethora of them and then, figure it out later.
Also, it's the year 2020. It's the end of 2023. We're going into 2024. How many players are actually going to be at X-Wing Worlds?
Okay, so
that's a good question, though. I want to know that.
So
answer.
here's a blurb from AMG themselves, composed of veterans from the tabletop miniature games industry. Atomic Mass Games published its first game, Marvel Crisis Protocol, in 2019. Since then, the studio's taken over the development of acclaimed miniatures, Star Wars X-Wing, Star Wars Legions, and Star Wars Armada. So let me get this straight. In 2019, a company composed of veterans, people who know how to run things and do stuff,
all right,
from tabletop miniature games industry.
This is what I'll say in their defense now. Marvel Crisis Protocol doesn't have organized play like X-Wing did or does.
True.
And
no veteran would ever understand organized play then.
Well, listen, I didn't understand it, and I would consider myself a veteran. My store champ ran rather well, only because I had such great help from the community and asked them a million questions on how do I do it, what do I do, what should happen if this happens. Like AMG was like, oh wait, how many people do you have at your tournaments? Like hundreds? Holy crap, how do we organize that? And they did. They reached out to community people. They set it up. But then it's like, okay, we got our worlds. We now want store champs. And they're like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? What's that? And it's, okay, now we want these smaller, bigger tournaments after store champs, regionals, and then we want nationals. It's a process. They're getting through it. And
sure. No, I get it.
They're going to make mistakes, and you guys 100% can reprimand or hold them responsible.
So this will be their 5th year in business, and they still can't figure out how to do organized play. Okay.
Yes, 100%.
No, I follow it. I mean, after 5 years, yeah, I can understand people not being able to catch along with how to organize play.
I mean,
Oh,
and
did I
and to
just
be
say
fair,
that right? Oh, yeah, they can't organize play.
well,
Okay,
and
okay.
to be fair, they were sort of handed a relatively volatile situation. Um, think about Star Wars fans.
Mhm.
I am a Star Wars fan. I'll say
What's
this.
the best way to placate a Star Wars fan who wants a big tournament?
You give them something to complain about.
Yeah.
No, you give them a big tournament and they stop bitching and
No, you
moaning.
give
Star Wars fans are the worst.
I'm just saying. I find it hard to believe that a company who has all these seasoned veterans working for them
well, I
can't
think
pull it together.
well,
Ah.
so Padre, you could be a seasoned veteran of game design, but not a seasoned veteran of tournament running logistics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
When I organized my first tournament, I was not a seasoned veteran of
Yeah,
X-Wing.
but you
I
weren't-
still managed to pull it off.
You weren't developing the game for that tournament or 2 other games on top of that. That's
They
with
didn't have to
Shatterpoint-
develop the game either. They was handed to them on a silver freaking platter, and they screwed
Uh,
it up.
was it really handed on a silver platter, or was it handed sort of in a dumpster that
I'm
was
sorry.
on fire?
or like
Well,
smoldering.
here, let me explain. Let me explain how this works. Okay, you got
Yeah, sure.
FFG, you got AMG, you got all these other little companies that are under the Asmodee umbrella.
Yeah,
Okay, who's in charge?
Asmodee.
Disney.
Okay,
Oh shoot, you're right. It is Disney.
yeah, the
mouse.
rat owns it all.
Hi.
But you got Asmodee, and they said to AMG, "Here you go."
I
Okay,
guess. Well,
I mean, that's
everything
fair.
was in place.
no, nothing.
Well,
is in
They had
place.
then somebody said, "Well, we've got to redesign the game to make it more ours."
We
And then
we had to
they
redesign it
did.
to fix the things that were broke, and I didn't design anything. Trust me.
No, you didn't do.
they had to
small.
fix
Kinda
the
wish.
broken things.
I just think that a company who can't get their proverbial excrement together in 5 years to hold a simple frickin' world championship
Listen,
is a company that is not going to do well.
I am taking the wins where I can get them at this point. Because also,
Now ask me, am I happy that there's going to be a world's tournament?
Are you happy there's going to be a World's tournament?
I am
is.
absolutely thrilled to
Are you
death
going to play in the
that-
World's tournament?
No, God, no. I can't sit for that long. Physically, I can't.
No, you can't.
Am I thrilled that friends of mine here in Michigan who are very competitive players? Hello, Ryan Staniszewski.
Ryan Staniszewski,
right?
yeah.
Okay. I am thrilled to death that he's going to have the opportunity to go to Worlds and play in a Worlds tournament again. I'm excited to hopefully see Gold Squadron podcast
They're going to be
do
streaming
it
it.
live.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay.
Thank goodness for that.
Okay, as opposed to the last thing that went on with AMG, and
At
they
Gen
were like,
Con,
"Oh no,
yeah.
we don't need you."
No, it was we don't have the room, basically.
Yeah, except
Which
that
there were a
there
lot
was
of
so
empty
much
tables.
space.
There
Okay?
were so
There
many
was
empty
so much
tables.
room. I mean, there was an echo. All right.
You could have fit a Millennium Falcon in that area. I'm telling you.
yes, you could have. I mean, the full scale model of it.
Exactly.
Oh damn!
All right.
So
hold
I
on.
am thrilled to death that there is going to be a World's tournament. What I don't like is the mismanagement. What I don't like is what almost seems to me to be gatekeeping. When they could have said, "You know what? Look, this is the first time we're back in action. Look, we understand that you only had 11 people in your tournament, and it was 5 short of the tournament. So, you know what? We're going to be a good company. We're going to say the winner is going to Worlds."
Well, they
The
did in some
first year
cases.
back.
They did in some cases.
Sure. In some cases, and in some cases they didn't. And it
Yep.
was almost like, I've got a quarter, flip. Oh, you get a store championship? Pound rocks. Oh, pound rocks. Oh,
Alright.
pound rocks.
To
Oh,
keep
store
this-
championship.
To keep this from turning
Okay.
into an AMG bashing. So some other
It's not an
positives.
AMG bash. This is not an AMG bash. This is me saying they could have done better.
Well, they could always do better.
And why not? Why not go to the people who know how to run these
They
things?
did.
Which
They're
is
going.
absolute-
They're going to Chris Allen.
did-
They're going to Chris Sheriff. They're going to Dion. They're going to those people.
And they didn't listen to a darn thing they said.
Okay, well that's I mean, yeah, that's that you can say that.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna go to the community. We're just not gonna listen to you because we're AMG. We know things.
True. All right.
So what?
No, all right. So things that are positive that I did look. So I saw World Open qualifier tournaments. So they weren't store champs; they were World Open qualifiers because they were that large.
Excellent.
In Canada, Madrid, there was the Crossroads, there was the Nordic. So those things are still happening or coming back. You've got London, Berlin. The numbers are coming. They're not back, but they are steadily increasing, which I'm happy about. I know I need to control him, Mars. I can't. I can mute him. I have the power.
I can't see the screen you're talking about. But,
it's the chat from to YouTube's.
The YouTube chat.
We got the
I'm
people.
only on Discord. I just jumped into Discord here, folks.
This is the problem. I need, you know what? I need your kid sitting next to you reading from the chat here.
Yeah. Well. All right. Wait a second here. Let me. I have a solution.
So, on to the next big part, which you might. Already.
I feel like AMG's gonna take more fire. I'm sorry, AMG. We do actually like this game still.
I do. I love this game. All right, that's plans for the future. Let's go. Wait, where's the next? There we go.
Oh, speaking of plans for the future. Oh,
so no, this is the next part, and Robert might actually agree, or he might support AMG in this. Did AMG fulfill their promises for 2023 when it comes to X-Wing? Not Armada Mars, I'm sorry.
Well, didn't they say they weren't going to do anything with Armada for the time being once they get the Clone Wars stuff out?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. RIP.
So,
sorry,
promises promises
fulfilled.
Upheld. All right. So I'm going to say that they did. Their website was updated. It looks great. You can easily purchase stuff from their website. You can easily find all the things for X-Wing. It's not, the whole page isn't dedicated to Marvel Crisis Protocol. It's actually divided up nicely per game. Ships that they said were being re-released got re-released except for the gunboat. That's still on the boat. They said that they were going to do store champs. Store champs happened. Mm-hmm. They said they're doing worlds. Worlds happened. They got the TIE bombers, the Y-22 or YT-2400 starter packs we got this year. Mm-hmm. That was huge. So we have Imperial and Rebel, and I can see people posting pictures all day and night that they just bought that and they just got into the game. Children of Mandalore, and don't forget they still didn't bring back the K-Wing. So we got that going for us.
RIP. F.
Right. And
like
what new ships did they put out in the past 5 years, or in the past? What are we at? 2 years now? 3 years? Pardon me. 3 years. What new ship have they put out?
That we're gonna cover later. New ships are an odd topic, or the odd duck.
Well,
really?
I mean, to give Padre I mean, the Clone Z95s and the Skurg bomber, not Skurg. What the frick? The Rogue, the
Rogue class
the Separatist
starfighter.
Yeah, the Rogue one. Yeah, that one. Not the Skurg bomber. I got them confused. They look similar. Not really. I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
930.
You know, looks like a K-Wing. Anyhow, that's great.
Yeah, other faction starters. I mean, and then I almost want to jump into that section because
yes, Mr. Watts, the products teased weren't released. We noticed that too, but evidently,
it's the Battle of End. Or
I don't think they told this. I think they teased the products. I don't think they said they were coming this year. They just they were coming in the nebulous future. Right.
Okay, so that could be within the next 10 years. Cool. They're on track.
I mean,
you're not lying.
Hey man,
that's factually accurate.
Yeah, I mean, sometime in the near future, monkeys may fly out of my butt.
He's out of line, but he's not wrong.
Padre, please don't put flying monkeys in your butt.
Okay, I'm not going to put them there. I'm just saying
how would they
could come out
anyway. Okay.
So all right, you know what? I'm going to jump to new ships because
I mean, wasn't there an E-wing in the Ahsoka show? I haven't finished the Ahsoka show.
Okay, so and
this is we can't say anything then.
Oh, the Jedi shuttle. Well, I know there's an E-wing because Lego made an E-wing, so I assume there was an E-wing.
So this is the problem, and again, if anyone hasn't seen it, go to YouTube's 312 Squadron interview with AMG. It's a really good video. I don't know why it only has 500 views. And I will say this to Robert. I'm pretty sure AMG watched or listened to our podcast on how to do an interview because this one was a lot better.
Good.
Was it?
There was nothing like we had no idea what to do and we hope and we didn't expect and we didn't think it. No, it was concise, clear cut, and this is like a freaking sharp knife. But this was one of the quotes that I really thought that should be highlighted. And I can't believe this video only has 500 views. So this is from Schick. I put in parentheses, it's in the document, LFL is blocking new ships. And if you don't know what LFL is, that's
Lucasfilms Limited.
He says, and I quote, multiple level approach, because there are a lot of things that were in 1.0 X-Wing that are not technically in the normal continuity Star Wars now. They are considered legends. And how those things interact with LFL's version of Star Wars and where they want to go with Star Wars Galaxy.
So you're talking about literally all the scum ships, right? Like the Camogula and the M3A Interceptor and the Kirax Fighter and the Star Viper and the Jumpmaster and
so
all
E-Wing, the
E-Wing, the K-Wing, the TIE.
Oh man,
The
so
one with the weird turret on it.
yeah,
The
so
gunboat.
I
know.
I rewatched that section like 6-7 times, not only because I had to get the quote, but like I really wanted to make sure I heard him clearly. But he was basically saying, even before that quote, like 20 minutes before, you don't understand what it takes. Because when you do like Legion or Shatterpoint, you basically create a mold. That's what needs to be approved. You don't have to paint it. You don't have to get the okay for all of that nonsense and go back to the drawing board once they're like, no, we don't like that red stripe there. You have to take away that red stripe. So there is a lot more aggressive for pre-painted models when it comes to quality control and also getting approval from LFL. But now, because of this added, we have to see where they're going with Star Wars. And then it made me think, what's been coming out for like everything, like Shatterpoint and Legion, which is mostly either the prequels or Darth Vader.
It's what makes money.
It's what's allowed to be. So that's why ships aren't coming.
So AMG says we got to come up with a new ship. Okay, let's start looking through the video footage that we have of ships. Okay, this looks like it would be a really cool ship to put onto the board. Yes, it does. Okay, and it was in. We will take the E-Wing as an example. Now, granted, the E-Wing was put into the game before it was ever seen before, and LFL had no problem allowing the E-Wing to be put into the game.
Yep.
Okay, so
it was also pre-sequel trilogy, though.
And also before Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, boy.
Yes, but Kathleen Kennedy does not matter anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why all of a sudden we went from ship after ship. No, just throw it in the pile. Like, it's going to be great. And then all of a sudden it just, all of the books, the books don't matter anymore. That's not lore anymore. And it's like,
so they come up with images of ships that they would like to do. And then they kick those images. Now, they're not maquettes yet. They are images. This is all artwork, 2D artwork. You take that 2D artwork and then you submit it for review. This is what we would like to put into the game next. And here are 6 ships that we think will be a good addition to the game. Okay. They send that off to LFL.
The lingerie football league. Got you.
Right. Okay. They're going to send that. Dun, dun, dun. Anyhow. I'd buy that for $1. Anyhow, they send that off to there. They say, no, possible, no. So you got 2 out of the 6. Now they come back and they take these things and they'll start doing more drawings and they'll start doing color schemes and they'll give this another choice back to LFL. And LFL is going to go, okay, we like this. We want this to happen with it. It kicks it back to AMG. AMG then does that, sends it back to them, and they say, yes, this is great. Make us a maquette.
Yeah,
Now then they're going
it's
to make a...
Show us what the ship can do. Show us what pilots you're going to be doing. Show us the
Right.
like, so
So
your
now
process that you're slimming down in 2 minutes is like 2 years in order to do it. And at any point in time, they could just say, sorry, you can't do that ship now. We've changed our minds.
But still, I am going to say this, though.
Yeah.
How long has AMG had X-Wing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they've done the bomber, they've done the YT-2400, they've done the Z95s.
YT-2400, they still had the molds for.
Yeah, but it's come out now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is every ship that has come out has been a ship that has already been there. They have the molds.
The Z95 for the Separatists, or not Separatists, the Galactic Republic. That was the new molds, which I believe everyone's going to say FFG did that one. And then there was the
Rogue Starfighter.
Rogue Starfighter that came out as well. So like again, it is like we got everything that we wanted, and now it's, well, what about the ships that we no longer had? And they said in the interview, they're like, we would love to. However, it's and this is what I like. Of course, it was beautiful sound in my ears. They aren't going to re-release a ship if it doesn't make money.
Well,
that's not a direct quote. That's not a direct quote, but that is basically at one point what they said.
I feel like we already knew that, though, right?
I know, but everyone's saying, it's not about the money. Yes, of course it is. They're not going to make a ship that's not going to make money.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets.
They said it in a more kind way. They said they're not going to waste AMG's money by printing a ship that won't produce a profit. And that reprinting ships is risky. It is.
I mean, because let's be honest, Padre, how many K-wings do you have?
Do I have?
He could supply everybody with a K-wing.
Patrick, how many K-wings do you have?
I got like 2.
I've got 3.
I got like 10.
So, Padre, if tomorrow AMG said, "Surprise, Happy New Year! We have re-released this ship for X-Wing," are you going to buy a K-wing?
Buy a K-wing? Hell yeah! So I can play it. I have to have the pilot cards because the old ones suck.
We got one. We got one sale.
You got
sold.
one sale. All right. Patrick, are you going to buy the K-wing?
Absolutely. I'll buy
really?
2. Yeah, why wouldn't I buy a K-wing?
All right, we sold 3. Chat.
3.
Chat, are you guys going to buy K-wings?
Oh, well, actually, that brings up another great thing that I found that's under the official AMG Discord. It is the AMG wish list. I have no idea if it does anything, but yeah, people are now posting in there what ships they would like to see.
I don't see, the chat is not buying K-wings. It doesn't look like. Oh, nope. Someone will buy 2.
Harvey will buy 2.
All right, we've sold 5 K-wings, guys. We've sold 5 K-wings.
Okay, so that's 5 K-wings.
We're only in the hole like probably 30 grand.
But if out of 12 people, and that's 5 K-wings that have been sold out of 12 people, and you go to the rest of the way, people will buy K-wings.
Okay.
And, I think the other most important thing you also have to say, though, about if you're going to reissue a K-wing, you better reissue it so that it can be played, not the nerfing that you've done to it already.
So that was another key point that they made, is they don't also want to keep releasing ships that are the same. So that, let's say there's the T-70, T-65, there's the T-80, I believe. They don't want to release a T-80. It's going to be the same, or it's going to have a little bit different tweak to it, and then basically you have more of the same. Or you're going to have to come up with...
Tell me if they came up with an upgraded X-Wing, nobody would buy that?
You have to make it unique enough to where it doesn't blow out the T-70, but still is viable and different enough than the T-70. So
most of the people, I would say,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would say the most people who are in X-Wing have a plethora of ships.
Well, and that's
And
sort of where I was going
anytime,
with. Go ahead.
anytime you have enough people wanting something, gee, maybe you should, I don't know, give it to them.
But how are you going to know that until you check? You have to go through this 2-year process, get it on the boat, which we all know takes months, if not years, to get across that ocean. It's it's got to avoid the floating plastic and all that jazz, and it breaks down constantly for the zero stop maneuvers.
And it gets stuck in the canal.
And the canal. But if all of a sudden you do all that work and bam, it's like, well, how much did we invest in this? Well, we invested probably let's just throw out a wild number, $100,000. How much did we make back? Like 20. Then
we sold 5K wings. That's $100.
We sold 5K wings. It's like, okay, well, that didn't work. Now, did it? Now, do you want to risk another new ship? Do you want to risk another reprint that doesn't So I do like what they did with the bombers. They made it a 2-pack. They added a ton more, pilots and cards, and they have to get creative because nobody's going to buy the same junk.
Change K-Wing out for Jumpmaster.
So they already released the Jumpmaster.
Yeah, the Jumpmaster exists.
Yes, does it exist as it used to, though? It was a very powerful, very cool ship.
It is still powerful. It's still got some play. You're not seeing 3 of it anymore, but before they fucked the points around. Sorry, what language are we going with? Can I say that word?
Yes. We're not safe for kids.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. I'll have to edit when I make it into a podcast, but sure.
Okay, well, sorry. Before they messed up the points, I had a list that ran 2 Jumpmasters. Granted, that was all on TTS. So I don't know. But you own 2 K-Wings from one point. See, exactly. So that was sort of my point that I was making. It's I enjoy the fact that they've re-released ships, but unless there's something distinct, I bought one of the new Y-Wings because the mold was cool, but if they released another X-Wing, or they say, oh, we're gonna bring back the Falcons, I already have 2 Falcons. I don't really need a 3rd or a 4th.
Exactly.
But there are some ships from okay, I have enough of these where I could I don't need any more Rebel A-Wings. They've re-released the Rebel A-Wings so many times. I have 10 of them. I can't field all of them. Even if I wanted to play Epic, I don't think I could field all of them.
Well, that's the next point is, what have they been able to make? And so you have the Battle of Endor, they haven't released the They have Battle of Yavin, and they have Battle of Coruscant. I said again, they're able to easily pump out things within that time frame or era, and that's why I don't think we're seeing new ships from the new movies, and we're kind of seeing new ships from the old movie. All we keep seeing is re-releases of the same stuff.
Well, we got the Gauntlet Fighter and the Razor Crest. Was that in 22 or is that 23? Oh, my camera's getting all blurry.
That might be 23.
We got those. Then the First Order, Fear of the First Order. Those are newer ships. That they didn't have molds for in the past. But yeah, again, the Rebel Alliance Squadron starter pack. I didn't buy it because I already have enough X-Wings, Y-Wings, and A-Wings.
I definitely bought it. I needed it.
I mean, I bought the Imperial one for a friend because he was starting to get into X-Wing, and he likes to fly Empire, and I was like, here, this is going to be a good buy for you. Like that and a core set, and you've got some flexibility. But I don't know, honestly, just trying to find bulk lots elsewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Re-releasing ships is a risk. New ships are great, but the other problem with X-Wing is there are so many ships out there already, and shelf space is limited for a lot of these stores.
And a lot of stores, the X-Wing product has literal dust on it because there's not many people still playing it. Which makes me sad because it's still a fun game.
But like I said, the amount of players that are new, I don't even know if anybody noticed this. Do you know how many people were in the subreddit for X-Wing before AMG took it over?
10?
30,000. Do you know how much it is 30, up to today?
69,000.
47,000.
Yeah, okay, hey, look at that. There's
So
growth.
exactly, the game is still
Yes,
growing.
people like to complain loudly, and more people join up to
Go
yell and complain.
if you. This is this is Recon Specialist, and I'm the only one doing my job here. It is.
What?
There are new players coming into this game of obviously every day, but every post
Sure.
I see in Reddit is, I just bought the game. Where do I go? I just bought the game. Where do I build it? I just it's over and
Okay.
over. So
Oh, and that's good.
it's amazing. Like new players are
So
coming
if
in
you're wondering,
constantly.
where to go and what to do, that's fantastic. But they got to be playing at their local game stores. Otherwise, it's you're going to be playing on your kitchen table, and it's great to play on your kitchen table.
Yeah,
I
but
have nothing against playing on your kitchen table. However, you're not. I mean, if you're going to play your buddy, the same guy, all the time, you're not going to advance in X-Wing. You have to have multiple opponents. You have to learn what other lists can do and how they interact with your list and how you can adjust your list to combat what they're bringing to the tables. And you want to get into all of this stuff. And all of this leads to competition, because I don't care if it's just a friendly Saturday morning hookup at the local game store where there's going to be 8 guys show up. I guarantee you, every one of those 8 guys wants to crush their opponent into oblivion. And they'll say, oh man, I'm sorry how that game went. But on the inside, they're going, I just won. Okay. That's how it is. People are competitive for a reason. And if you want to get into the competitive game mode, you got to have a competitive store. And the stores have to, it all leads back down to organized play. And so now you're going to have all of these guys who are local at their stores who are organizing all of these tournaments. And so they get their store to buy the kit, and then, hey, we're going to have a store championship, and 11 guys show up, and it's like, oh no. And yeah, well, the grand prize is not going to Worlds, but we have a lovely X-Wing here, brand new, that we're going to give you for first place.
Yeah, I'd take that.
I mean,
I do have 2 K-Wings. I'd buy 2 new ones, but I have enough eyeballs, squints, and dupes to supply the Imp Star Deuce. Yeah. Oh man, absolutely.
So we've bought 7 K-Wings.
Yes, we've
Seven,
sold 7 K-Wings so far. We're not selling K-Wings, so I want to make sure that's perfectly clear.
In this
I don't know.
hypothetical
It
situation,
looks like maybe if AMG was watching, they'd be going, holy crow, people do want these things.
Well, see, then AMG goes, hey, why don't we remake K-Wings? I remember having fun. That's a ship that slams. Slam is not a utilized upgrade in the game. It's only on a few ships. What do you say, LFL? That's a legendary ship. Sorry, we can't reprint that right now. We're not really thinking of it. It's like,
yeah, so is the
great.
E-Wing until you decided to put it into Ahsoka.
Well, so,
okay,
and that's what I am. When I watched that, I was like, oh my god! It's not that they don't want to; it's they can't.
yeah.
LFL, what are you doing? You could be back up to that point. Release the damn Ahsoka ship. Release the Dorito ship. Like you could be making these ships. I'm not saying you could make a killing.
Well, and the thing is that it's not like they don't let people make merch of it, because they let Lego do it. Like Lego made
oh my
the
god,
pirate. Lego made the pirate fighter. They made the
Yeah.
E-Wing. They made the T-16 Jedi shuttle. Like,
yeah,
it's like they're letting Lego do this. Why don't you let AMG do this?
I'm literally
Well, maybe
playing
because AMG hasn't submitted anything for it to be done yet.
No, I'm playing through the Lego Star Wars game that I bought like 6-7 months ago. The amount of detail and lore in that,
It's
and
a great game.
the comedy on top of the satire and just making fun of themselves, I'm like, holy crap.
Where do you get to the point where you could, instead of being Han Solo, you could be Indiana Jones?
Like at one point you can be you start in the first era of Star Wars, the first movie, the
Yeah.
Phantom Menace, and you work your way up, and at one point, like there's a droid in the back of the Naboo starfighter, and R2D2 and Anakin get in, and rather than just being like, we got to override the computer, he's like, come on, we got to get rid of this auto driving stuff, and all of a sudden R2D2 just ejects the second droid that wasn't originally in the movie out in the middle of space, and Anakin's like, that fixed it. I'm like, what? He just killed a droid.
Yeah, they had him pull a chopper.
And it's like, I don't understand how that game could have the most crazy amount of ships in it as well. That they're like, this ship was
say it very simply. Whatever Lego touches makes money. Whatever AMG touches is a small company trying to do better.
They need to.
Okay, you got Lego money. You got AMG money.
Well, so
which one weighs more?
Let's get into the next segment then. What? Why is this automatically going to the next thing? What do you want to see in the Store Champ? Or it's not Store Champs. What do you want to see for 2024 out of AMG?
What do I want to see for 2024? I mean, I want Nightcrawler to come out for Marvel Crisis Protocol so I can build and paint that mini because it looks. Oh, you meant for X-Wing?
Yes, for X-Wing.
Sorry, that was mostly a joke.
I want AMG to be better organized in what they're doing. That's what I want. I want them to hire somebody who can take organized play to the correct level, who has the attention to detail and the ability to pull it off. That's what I would like. And the reason I would like that is because I would like the X-Wing community to be as large and as thriving as it was back in the 1.0 and the early 2.0 days, before the schism, before everything went into the trash. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see AMG say, you know what, we respect our customers enough that we're going to make sure that they have a positive play experience when it comes to organized play.
So, I mean, that raises the next, or not raises the next question, but it raises a question of, is there enough that they could do to make the community happy? I don't think there is.
Yes. I think if they come up with solid rules, don't go wishy-washy and say, look, you need, in order for this tournament to go off and be sanctioned.
Oh, now you're back to tournaments.
That's the big word. Sanction.
It said that in the rules. It said this tournament cannot be a store champ unless it has this amount of players. And people just kind of like glossed over that. And when AMG called them out on it, and everyone's like, hey, whoa, wait, come on. I thought we were friends here, AMG.
And then AMG backpedaled.
No, they didn't. Where's the backpedal? Where's the backpedal?
Oh, just submit us your information and we'll think about it.
Yes, because
it should have been right off the get-go. Either it's going to be yes or it's going to be no. There's no, we'll get back to you.
No, that's just like
a lot of people hanging.
That's just like if you had
many people hanging.
Form a line here, and then all of a sudden people just started standing around and be like, what are you guys doing? We told you to form the line here. And everyone's like, well, you said form a line, but we didn't know. Nothing was open. No one was told us what to do.
No, they did that at Gen Con this year. Form a line, and then everybody went higgly-piggly.
That was Gen Con. That wasn't AMG. And that was Disney too, funny enough.
Oh yeah. LFL,
exactly.
Laughing, falling, bleeding, whatever you want to call it.
What do I actually want in 2024?
Yes.
I want to see something really cool. I'm not going to put specifics on it. I don't care if it's a new ship. I don't care if it's like a new scenario. I just want to see something that's really cool that makes me excited about X-Wing again. Because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll go out and play a game with my friend Patrick, and I'm like, it could be X-Wing, it could be Shatterpoint, it could be whatever. I'm more excited to see my friend Patrick than I am to play X-Wing. I would also maybe really would like to see them make generic pilots not terrible.
That's
like
never gonna happen.
I know.
Because
that's what I would like.
Play it the way they want you to play it. They want you to play it.
It is
They were honest about that up front. At least I can respect that.
But it is mind-boggling to me that if I just want to run a list that is like, so I've been flying a lawnmower the past couple of months, Padre. I've been flying 4 T-70s and a Resistance pod.
Okay.
All of my T-70s are named. All of them have upgrades. And you could say, but Joseph, you could just choose to run not named pilots. Or, hey, Joseph, you could just choose to ignore it. I'm like, yeah, but then I'm paying points for stuff I'm not using. Anyway, I don't know why I can put 5 named T-70s into a list, but I can't do 5 generic T-70s.
You can. They're not as good.
I don't think you can. I think the generic T-70s are 5 points.
Oh, yeah, so you can't run 4 of them and the
yeah, I can do 4 of them, but I just want to do 5 X-Wings. I'm just like, just turn my brain off and fly 5 X-Wings, but...
No, you cannot do that.
I think we covered this on the podcast. This is what you do, everybody, because everyone's confused about this. When you want to take generic pilots, you take a name pilot. You cross out the name. You write generic pilot. Then you put tape over the ability, and now you have a generic pilot. And you just do that for all your cards, and you're back to bada bing, bada boom. You're all set.
Yeah, but like I don't understand why.
This is why I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I don't understand the way they've. Anyway, I'm trying not to spiral, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, the Black Squadron Ace, the Blue Squadron Rookie, and the Red Squadron Expert are all 5 points. And it doesn't make sense. The Red Squadron Expert has 2 upgrade points. The Blue Squadron Rookie has 4 upgrade points.
I know. It's very weird why then
Black Squadron has 10. Or I can go over and I could pick up my boy Elo Atsti.
All right, we're
Initiative 5.
Now we're list building. I want to talk about the
who has I'm getting there. Hold on. I have a point.
He's gonna take a nap. You let me know when he's done.
I have an ability. I have a thing. It's a higher initiative. It's less points. It doesn't make sense. I miss when squad building made sense. I would like to see some sort of points change, but not a horrible points change. Like maybe if they wanted to unnerf my 5A wings, that could be fun too. If they wanted to make generics not suck, that would be cool. Other than that, I just want to see something really cool. I really don't care what it is. I just want to see something really cool, whether that's a new mold, whether that's a new game mode. Like Droid Soccer is hilarious, and I loved that. The battle over Coruscant I thought was hilarious and a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
I thought
my favorite.
Battle of Yavin needed a little bit more playtesting, maybe. But again, I don't know. But also that really cool thing. Probably the coolest thing that happened in X-Wing this year was the Star Destroyer mission that we did with Hotek, Patrick. Like that was amazing.
I made that though, and I was going to say that's supposed to be what Battle of Endor is, apparently.
Well, but what I'm saying is that, just to hop down a little bit here to the community, I just want to see the X-Wing community continue to be itself, because I think in the main, like as much as we should talk Star Wars fans, I think this game really does have a great community, and I think we have a great set here, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Just if we can keep doing cool stuff as a community. And I think that is what I want to see in 2024, because I think in a lot of ways AMG's hands are tied. I think it's going to take a long time. And I think, all right, I'm going to change my answer again. I want to see everybody's expectations. I want people to adjust their expectations.
Let's bring them down. Let's bring them down.
Lower.
I'm saying lower your expectations. Because I think...
So like instead of being at a 10, be at like a 0.2.
I was going to say, bring it to like
that will make you feel better, because when you do the 1, you'll be like, "Oh, they did great."
I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Well, kind of, but like, I'm saying that I'm going in with very loose, very low not low expectations. I think they're capable of making cool stuff.
Expectations,
but I think they're having some issues with LFL or with the supply chain things. I just want this game not to be dead. I don't like what I would really want. What I don't really want to see, what I really would hate to see is like March, April, like Worlds, if it has a bad showing, AMG sort of puts out a post saying Star Wars X-Wing is now a complete game.
No, I don't think at all that Worlds is going to be. I think Worlds is going to be the biggest.
So
this
let me
year.
explain something to you.
I don't want them.
If AMG said it's now a complete game.
Yep.
Oh my God! Now we're onto this gloom.
No. If they said now it's a complete game, Now we can write the rules the correct way.
Well, yes.
No.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix the points.
Look at
Yeah,
at 2.0.
right.
2.0 is with the legacy people. They're like that's also like going down.
The legacy people.
But
Yeah.
What I would,
No.
I just,
So you know what? If you get rid of AMG out of the equation, you get rid of FFG out of the equation. It's a complete game now. These people who are in this community are still going to play this game.
Oh yeah,
You
Imperial
will start
Assault.
seeing.
Imperial Assault's just booming.
is it really?
No,
We still sell tokens for that.
I know
Patrick.
we still do, but all right. What I really wanted to
Okay.
talk about was
Well, Patrick, what do you want to see in 2024?
Thank you.
Hold on.
so. Unfortunately, AMG doesn't have any information on what to expect for 2024 other than Battle of Endor and the gunboat. They did mention the E-wing is something that's on the table for the future. What I want to see is epic points. I want to see more store champ organization, like Robert said. I love the fact that they just pumped him out, but I really want them to organize it. If not, the community's just going to do it anyways. And
maybe they should stop screwing around and just let the community to run it.
I know. And so I want to look forward to new ships that we can look forward to. I want old ships if we can expect any. And I also really, 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 really want to see some play mats. Why can't we get the license to
I
print play
agree
mats?
on the play mats. Okay. I mean, that should be pretty easy for, Lucasfilms to say, hey, that's a pretty mat. Go ahead and make that. Oh, wait, that requires you to do artwork and send it in for approval. Oh, maybe they
It's
just
literally a black mat with white stars.
Disney owns space. We all know this. They own the stars.
No
the
shit, you're
rat
right.
owns everything.
Exactly. Jinx.
Okay.
Um,
So I would love to see those things too, Patrick. I really would. I would. I don't worry about the community because the community is composed of really good people, and they will continue to play the game no matter what happens. So you look at
Yeah.
Axis and Allies War at Sea.
Yeah.
Right. That game has been dead for over a decade, but it's still being bought and sold on eBay and on other sites, and it's still being played, organized play. Heck, at Gen Con it's played.
No.
And they have big tournaments, and you and I
Yeah.
have played in that.
I know,
right?
and BattleTech
And it's always
and all the other games. but
Right. So all these dead games out there, people
Oh,
are still
stop
playing.
saying
I don't think
dead.
X-Wing is going away.
Why is everyone X-Wing's dead? X-Wing's this. Who are you? When was the last time you
didn't
played
say-
X-Wing? I haven't played X-Wing in 5 years. What? How do you know
Patrick,
X-Wing's dead?
Patrick, X-Wing is dead. That's how you get views. You got to put that in the
Yeah.
you
No.
put that on the
X-Wing is-
clickbait, and people will get you the views. Patrick.
Padre says X-Wing is dead. No, I don't say X-Wing is dead, but I do say if AMG doesn't get their butts into collective gear within the next year or two, then yeah, I think X-Wing is going to be floundering in the water with
See,
somebody's going to have to rescue him.
At this point,
And that somebody will be Asmodee once again swooping in to saying, yeah, AMG couldn't carry the water. It's you.
no, I don't think that's going to happen again. Because that's this is what's crazy is everyone loves to talk about like the game's status, but they really don't have any idea because I have no idea what their sales are like other than people are saying it's sitting on my shelves collecting dust. But that doesn't cover online sales or stores that are successfully pumping out this product. Like everyone has that tunnel vision. So
Yeah.
it is, can AMG make any changes right now? Not really. They're trying, but they can't. Is the game making them enough money as is? More than likely. They keep talking about coming out with product. People are still buying tickets to go to these store champs. People are still buying the product. And it's like, can X-Wing survive longer with this current model? I don't know. It most likely can because new players are still finding the new packs that just came out, and there is an abundance of ships that exist already.
And it's still a fun game. Like, it's still a solid rule set, even if the rules you get in the core set don't work.
That's not true. The new
The new core
Squadron
set?
packs come with the rules
Oh.
printed out.
Oh, I meant the core set. The core
Oh yeah,
set.
that core set. Don't buy the core set.
Yeah, don't. And isn't that sad? Don't buy the core set.
Don't buy the core set. But that's the current status of X-Wing. We're currently we lost Robert. We're currently, out there doing the stuff. People are playing it. It's not as vibrant as it once was, but it's coming back and they're doing the best they can. And I think this year was a success because of the mere fact that they said, we're going to do X and we're going to hit our mark. And they did. Was it, a bullseye? No. Could they have done better? Absolutely. But they did the best they could with what they had, which is more than I have to say for Armada. I love that joke, Mars.
You want to talk about the red-headed stepchild of the universe? My God! And you know what? I almost want to say that the Armada community is so much more braver and has more tenacity than the X-Wing community, because these guys are still playing this game.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're playing it a lot.
It's still a great game. It's an amazing game. I love Armada.
Well, yeah, they haven't messed with it. I mean,
no, they have. They just redid a lot of the rules, and also I think they errated a lot of stuff.
Did they clean it, or did they just destroy it just for the hell of it?
No. They actually made a lot of fixes that Mars says was better for the game. Their issue is they're told nothing. They randomly get some breadcrumbs, which are better for the game. But then it's like, well, what about product? Well, what about,
No, you don't need product. You don't need product.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's easy for Shatterpoint to get a new model every week because guess what? Vader, Ewoks, the weird flying Genosians, it's so easy to pump out a new game because you have unlimited access to these unprinted models like Darth Vader,
where
Luke
it gets
Skywalker.
Hard is after 2 or 3 or 4 years
It's
and
10?
you've tapped out. Yeah. Right? You've tapped out stuff, right? So I don't know. I think you can ask 50 different X-Wing players what they would like to see from AMG this year, and I think you're going to get 50 different answers.
True. What'd you just post in the chat?
I put a meme in the chat. As I just made it with a meme maker. I also put it in the Discord.
Oh, Jesus.
Vader Defender print play.
Yeah, Vader Defender. He's great. All right.
No, please stop with the Vader Defender. God.
Oh, things good and holy. We have to stop this before it gets insane.
All right.
No.
I now want to jump to, because how long have we been going for? Good God.
An hour or so.
An hour. I really want to jump into the community because we've already brushed on that. But
community's the best. Y'all are great.
And
Thank you guys.
What have you done for us lately? Holy crap. And thank you everyone. It's been amazing. Multiple pages created by Jimbo for getting started with X-Wing. He even posted our getting started with X-Wing video. And that video is becoming one of the highest videos we've ever made, which thank you for everyone for watching that. You can go to
a good video.
xwhub.com, and that just takes you through everything if you're a new player. It even takes you through different layers and steps for players that are trying to get good. Local tournaments run by local players, amazing job. Store champs, I mean, I know numbers weren't what they wanted to be, but again, so many people are posting so much stuff about it. Scenarios, because not only are AMG putting out scenarios, people are putting out scenarios, including us, I know, but other people are putting out their own scenarios. Epic Play, I mean, basically, people have been putting up a middle finger to AMG and is like, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, they have to. Unfortunately, they have to.
They came up with their own points, and Yasby was like, yeah, we'll take that. Here you go. And people are playing Epic. I see people posting Epic videos and pictures of them playing with. I mean, I saw like 6 Epic ships on a mat. It was crazy. You've got Yasby, Launch Bay Next, and Infinite Arenas. Thank you for all of that, because trust me, you've made list building so much easier. Gold Squadron and other podcasts that I've been listening to for coming out of the woodwork. Thank you, Stay on Target. Shuttle Tiderium, at least Biff is back to the tables playing Hotak. It might be 2.0, but he's still playing.
Good.
Prize support from everyone for giving out amazing alt art cards and tokens.
I mean, it's the community that is kicking ass and taking names.
Oh my God, keep it going, please.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
The community is solid. The community is everything it has always been, which is a community of tight-knit people playing a game that they love. That's not going to change, period.
Yeah. So that's what I want to see.
They're going to be there to support each other. They're going to be there to make their own tournaments. They're going to be there to make their own homebrew games. You know, sky's the limit. I mean, honestly, when you look at any game system out there, whether that's X-Wing or Armada or World of Tanks, whatever tabletop game, those are game pieces.
Yep.
You can use them however you want.
So
make your own home rules. Do whatever you want as long as you're taking those little pieces and you're spending some good quality time with another human being on a mat and playing by the same rules and laughing your asses off. That's what it's about. That's what the community is about. And it's always going to be that way. The community is always going to be the best people around.
I will say the most adorable thing I saw on Reddit was, I want to buy the ship, but I don't want to play. Can I just display this in my office? And oh, honey, yes, absolutely. Sweetie, yes please.
Do. Yes.
Buy it all, baby.
Buy the ships. Get the Brillocade Runner. Get the big one.
Buy a K-Wing. I've got one for sale. Maybe two.
Like, that's what you got to... If you print it, or if you had the Ahsoka ship come out and you make it big enough, people will buy it that don't play it. And I know the other thing that really hurt sales was, what's it, Barnes and Noble and like Walmart and Target no longer carrying X-Wing. Them dropping that really hurt numbers in sales, because that was the everyday shopper seeing it on the shelf, be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm going to totally put that in a display case. And then that fell off, and it's now you can only buy it really in a store that goes to miniatures, and people who don't play miniatures don't know about them, and because they come into the shop and go, do you guys sell video games? No, we don't. This is a miniature store. Okay, have a good one.
But video game? It's an old-fashioned video game. It's 3D. You play it right here. See, that's how you sell, snowballs to an Eskimo. You just got to lead them to where they need to be. And they're not doing a good job.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're doing good. Not good, not good, or good, but not great.
Yeah, good.
They could be doing better, but they could also be doing worse. It could always be Armada. Sorry, Armada fans.
Never challenge worse. Never challenge
Mars is not listening. Don't worry about a thing.
Well, I mean, that's why I made the meme, because it's like, X-Wing will complain about it, but like, our game is still semi being supported. We're not Armada.
Yeah, I know. And so, I mean, if there's one note I want to put, so I always see every post in the Facebook page for AMG, no matter what it is. It could be for like a taco that, one of the employees had that day, and someone's like, oh, good, you're getting tacos. Wish I could get X-Wing. Like, without fail. I really wish. Okay, now, community, take all that hate and anger and start tweeting and posting on LFL's Facebook page instead, and say, please allow AMG to reprint this ship. Please allow AMG to make this ship. Don't stop saying AMG stops. Why aren't you releasing stuff? We now know why.
As a community, could we stop attacking the devs on a personal level? Because they're just people. They just want to play games. They're just trying to live their lives. Stop being assholes. Stop attacking devs. Okay, thanks.
All right, I'll stop.
If you attack the devs online, you're a coward. I'll fight you.
All right,
let them live.
I have not attacked a developer.
No, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. You've gone after the company.
Neither will I. It's a tough job to do.
Exactly, because you're a good human. But like these people who send the devs death threat.
Fuck them. Yeah. Well, that poor guy this morning that posted, he started a GoFundMe. I think he's from the Nordics or somewhere Nordic area, and he posted out there that he wants to go to Worlds. He can't afford to go to Worlds, so he started a GoFundMe.
Okay. Yeah.
And then everybody he has made his goal of what he needed to get across the pond to go play, right? And that is fantastic. Good job,
good
community.
For him.
Once again, right? Then there was those other people.
Those people.
those people should have given him a free airplane ticket, a free hotel, and given him his ticket to get in there and it's like, do you want him to hold his penis while he takes a pee as well too? Do you want somebody from AMG to do that for you too?
Oh, well,
I mean,
we've just been flagged. It's been great, everyone. Our channel's been shut down. Thank you for watching.
But they jumped all over this poor guy for this stuff. And it was just like, it's just like, holy crow. Christmas hasn't been gone for like, it's been 5 days since Christmas when everybody's supposed to be peace on earth, goodwill towards men. And you guys are jumping on this thing like, come on, get real. So if you're going to be naysaying without backing it up or having positive things to say at any time, don't bother. None of you people that were on that Facebook page putting a comment derailing that whole conversation, you guys, if you had nothing productive to say about him trying to get his way to Worlds, you should have kept your bloody mouth shut.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just
weird.
weird.
Just what, that I'm being nice?
No, that people have a problem with someone trying to fund their trip to go play X-Wing and then blaming AMG for it, which is another. I really think there are people that just are still so angry about what went down. They don't care. They don't care if the game is successful unless you corner them and be like, what? I don't care if it's successful. I don't even play the game anymore. And it's like, you don't play the game anymore. Why do you, what?
There are always going to be people who aren't happy unless they're being miserable.
Well, no,
exactly. People aren't happy unless there's something to complain about. So,
I think they want to be right and say AMG is going to kill the game. They want that. They want X-Wing to fail so that they can finally say, I knew I was right. And it's like, guess what? You're still wrong.
Yeah.
You're still wrong. I'm sorry. No. Live with it. It's okay. Most of the people in our Facebook group are a lot of those people as well, to where I will post something and it's be like, AMG is blah, blah, blah. I've ruined the game. It's like, I haven't even dusted off my ships in 2 years. And it's like, cool. I was just asking how Store Champ season was going. Or what do you think of this painted ship? And someone really has to comment.
I think had AMG come up with that ship in the first place, you wouldn't have had to paint it.
Exactly.
Wait, huh? What?
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Right. So I where are we at in our script? Are we done there pretty much?
I mean, we've covered it all.
Some questions.
We've danced around a lot of stuff.
Questions. I got some answers.
It didn't go as smooth as I ever wanted it, which it never does, but
did it go worse than you expected? Oh.
Did you get anything good for Christmas? What was like the one thing that stood out to you this Christmas that you got?
I got some really fancy dice.
Really?
You're one of those people.
Like fancy or really fancy?
Well, I got this really fancy. It's like a cube. It's called the Lord of the Dice. So it looks like a 6-sided die, but it has spinners on each of the faces, and so you spin it, and each of those faces.
Oh my god!
It's so cool.
Yeah,
so
Andy wanted one of those. I didn't get him that though.
I got one of those for Christmas, and it was awesome.
All right, Patrick.
Yes.
What was the one thing that really stood out for you this year for Christmas?
I mean, the first one was a table saw, which it's over there. Because I got to finish my gaming table, which is also a bumper pool table. But
can't wait to get out there for TotalCon. We are playing bumper pool.
Oh, absolutely. It's not finished. Hopefully I'll have it done. I won't. Hopefully I'll have it done. The other amazing thing that I got was a pinball machine that you have to put together out of wood, but it's also electronics. I haven't fired it up yet. You got it too?
Yes,
dude, it's so much fun to put together. It's taken me 3 days. I'm almost done, but it looks works just like a pinball machine. It tracks your score. It's got electric markers when the ball passes. Like, I can't wait to play this thing.
The ROKR brand. Yeah. Tamara got that for me for my birthday present. And then this other schmo that I know. Yeah. and then this good buddy of mine, he got me a Kitten Kraftrad model from Tamiya.
Yes.
Was, like, really sweet.
That was me. Oh yeah, switch to extended. Yeah, I'll mention that, Watt. So they did say that they can't switch to extended because new players can't get access to the things, even though we know that's not really true. They can get access, it's just extra steps. However, they did say whatever tournament that you want to hold, have it as extended. It's just Worlds will not be extended. And I agree, Worlds shouldn't be extended. However, I think as a community we should decide to start opening up the doors to extended for local play, for your leagues and all that jazz as well. Because every time
you could always have a standard Worlds.
Yeah,
and you could always have extended Worlds.
I agree with standard
Worlds. If only
Worlds.
they had somebody in charge. Oh wait.
No, yeah. I will say I agree
will
with a standard Worlds. I just don't. I think that we should get out of the standard for local play and local tournaments and stuff like that, because I want to build to something. I don't want to just not have access to half of my stock. And most of the new players that I see in the Reddits and coming online is, I bought this off of someone else. What is this? What do I have? It's got half cards here. I don't know what these cards are. Help me. So, and we're like, oh, okay, that's 1.0. That's 2.0. You can go here, buy this, and you're all set. And they have updated stuff. They're good to go. They know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Oh. Excuse me.
You're welcome.
That was all I had to know. Like, what was the one like kind of gift that really just stood out, and that was really cool. I think the fact that you and I got the same pinball machine is hilarious.
That's absolutely hysterical. Which
our wives are probably talking to each other.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt they must be, because
I think
for years.
I think your wife likes me now more after your back injury.
Well, actually, she's really upset at you after the second time you broke your ribs.
Oh, no.
I fall down. I had a stroke. I don't have balance. I fall over. It happens.
Padre.
We need General Grievous like surgery.
Yeah.
Like where you can just walk around in a metal body with 6 arms.
I'll tell you the best thing about me for 2023. I managed to get out of 2023 alive.
Oh, buddy, knock on wood.
We've got a couple hours left.
Right,
we still have 25 hours and 47 minutes, buddy. Please be careful.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere. We only have one more party to go.
Oh my God. We're staying home. We're watching Jaws, eating baked potatoes. That is our New Year's.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Exactly.
We're having so like tonight was my wife's family here for Christmas.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're having people over to the house again for a New Year's Eve party.
Why did you do this to yourself?
I did not do this to me. Camera did this to me.
Oh, I forget. You only get 25% of the vote. Out of 2 people.
25? Only on a good day. I mean, she might listen to the opinion. She doesn't. No, she doesn't. She just lets me have one. It's not right, but it's, an opinion.
Exactly.
So, but
right. Anything else?
Yeah, I got nothing else except I have a shower, I have a winter jack, and I have bed waiting for me.
Oh, okay. So the after hours, you get to watch Robert take a shower, and he'll drink some Gentleman Jack and whisper sweet nothings into the camera.
Shower ASMR.
No.
You guys are gonna have to pay for that. That's like a pay-per-view event.
That's like an OnlyFans.
Well, wait a second. Before I say no again, how much would they be paying?
Chat, how much you're willing to pay for shower ASMR?
Exactly.
We'll start the bidding at 1K wing.
1K.
Wait, where'd everybody go? They're all gone. There was like 20 people here a minute ago. They're all gone. What the hell?
Let's see. Hashtag shower scene.
Don't push your luck, Robert. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. This was fun, though. I do like this.
Thanks, Mars. Appreciate that.
Oh, this is so much fun. Thank you, both of you, for coming on. I know this isn't easy, considering it's like the holiday weekends and it's late. We're usually in bed by like 10.
Oh, I'm going to be in bed soon.
Exactly. I got work in the morning.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, what time in the morning?
6 a.m.
5 a.m.
Okay, yeah, you should let Patrick go to bed.
I'm okay. I get plenty of sleep.
I'm gonna go play video games because I'm still off until Tuesday.
Exactly.
Oh, and hey, for you people out there who are Doctor Who fans,
Oh yeah.
Doctor Who, the new 4 episodes have been on Disney Plus.
Oh,
and
they're on Disney now.
Oh, with Neil
Interesting.
Patrick Harris
Disney
as the
Plus,
toy maker.
the toy maker, and that was a really good episode. I highly suggest you watch it. Also, it's looking like the new season of Doctor Who will be on Disney Plus.
Oh, interesting. That's right, because they're starting with season 1, so people can do do Doctor Who things on Disney.
Yeah, I was just really excited when it came on. Andy was very excited when it came on because we play an awful lot of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. I know. I wish I could play with you guys. Why can't we have a time like a teleporter or a portal gun to where I could shoot a hole and just walk to your house?
Andy and I have been talking more and more about meeting in Buffalo.
Meeting in Buffalo.
And the one in Buffalo, he found a place that is large place where everybody would have their own room. And there's a huge, giant table for gaming.
Heck yeah. That's what I want to do.
So
we'll do it live.
Would be kind of, we could set up cameras in all the room. No.
I can't. That's the only fans.
So
All right.
That's all I got anymore.
All right. Yeah. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a good amount of people watching. Hopefully we'll have people watch this when it's done. Let us know what you think below. Yes, I know you hate AMG and they're the worst, but let me know some positives or things that you're doing with your local group to share ideas and stuff like that to help the community grow. Because I know a lot of people are saying, I don't have anyone to play with me near me. And I know we've done episodes already to how you can help grow your community, how you can get people to come out and play. I mean, I have a local guy, love him, Kenny, who will literally just grab people off the street and be like, come play X-Wing with me tonight. What is Star Wars? I have no idea. I don't care. You're coming. And then people play it and they're hooked. Okay, yeah, Kenny's amazing. He'll grab a dog and teach it to play X-Wing.
Ooh, I don't want to know about that.
I didn't. Hey, come on, keep it. But yeah, thank you everyone. Please, like and subscribe. I don't know what I did in the previous 2 videos to where all of a sudden we lost like 10 subscribers.
Oh no!
I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know.
This one already has 3 likes on it.
Exactly.
And only one of them is me.
But our plans for 2024, we'll keep you guys posted. We're going to be doing so many more videos. We're going to be doing more painting videos. We're going to be doing more, playing playthroughs or walkthroughs and reviews of board games, as well as Joseph and I are recording at the store for Bat Reps for X-Wing.
Yeah.
And also where I'm doing AI battles to where I'm also explaining the rules for the game and doing more rules videos. So trust me, we are not short of content. It's just a matter of editing it and posting it and, people responding to it. Because if people respond well, we'll do more of it.
And we're going to have a lot. We're going to do some different kind of content too, not just the stuff you're used to seeing. And we're gonna have some fun this year.
Yeah, this is going to be a good year for us. Token stores back open. I know we're going to be making more tokens for more games and such.
Got an order tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
got an order tonight.
Which will be completed and filled out tomorrow and into the post.
Also,
because that's how I roll.
Shatterpoint tokens when I will buy.
I've already developed. I sent him to Robert. I'm waiting for him to approve of the LFL.
Hell yeah.
Hi, my name's Larry Francesco Lawrence.
Exactly. And then also,
hi, Lawrence Francesco Lawrence.
Big plans because we got a new co-host, Joseph, so he's going to be involved in bringing us content.
Great.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be good. Joseph is an accomplished painter. He's an accomplished, definite gamester. Definite gamester. And he works in like a library, so he's smart and stuff.
Oh,
which
thanks.
is like really
He's
cool.
got books.
He's
I've
got books.
Chat,
Yes.
I have them fooled. I'm not very smart. No, it's fine. No, thank you. I'm very excited to be here. I'm very happy to be a member of the team, and we'll go. We'll do some fun stuff, and we'll do a lot of painting. I also got to paint. I got more Marvel stuff to paint. I had a lot of 40K stuff on my desk right now to paint, but it's gonna be fun. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
You and so many other people around
Yep.
the world. Yeah,
That's
I
it.
got some 40K I gotta paint.
Listen,
I
got
have
my,
so much 40k that
got
I
my
need to
Nash
paint.
run right here. Got my first layer on. I got to do 2 more layers and I'm good. But yeah,
Yeah.
happy New Year, everyone. Thank you guys
Yep,
for
Happy
watching.
New Year, everybody.
Be safe out there, folks.
Yes, please don't
Make
drink
sure
and
that
drive.
you're around in 2024, all right?
Yeah,
Yes,
be
please.
safe, be well, drive safe, take it easy.
Yes, get an Uber if
So-
you need it.
I guess there's only one thing for me to say, Pat.
That is true.
See ya!
Later.
Bye.